Hi everybody, my name's Tessa. I'm going to be leading a 60-minute yin class with a little bit of meditation at the end. So if you want to take a moment to set up your space, you can use books. If you don't have blocks with you, if you want to grab a belt off of one of your house coats, that'll actually work for a strap really well. So just take a second and make sure you've got whatever you might need to make you comfortable for this practice. Come into a comfortable seat to begin. You can sit up on top of a block or a pillow so that you can sit with a tall spine. Feel like you can arrange your body. And when you start to get comfortable, close your eyes. Closing your eyes, just allowing yourself to arrive. If there's little refinements that you need to make, adjusting your legs, your feet, letting your shoulders relax down your back. Just start to feel like you're landing in an easy alignment. With your focus drawing inward, just start to become aware of your space. Any sounds, any smells, the quality of light, whether you're practicing in the morning or at night. Just all of the things that are making the environment what it is. Allow your focus to slowly move closer and closer to you on your mat. Picking up on the sensation in the physical body. And just noticing where your attention goes first. And just land on that sensation for a moment. You don't have to identify it, just try to feel it. And let the sensation start to take you on a tour through your body, scanning organically from sensation to sensation. Noticing the alignment that your hands are in if you've chosen to have your palms face down or up. To the feeling of the support underneath your seat. To the more subtle quality of your breath. And maybe even starting to notice the rhythm of your heartbeat. Let your chin gently bow towards your chest and take a deep breath in that lifts your chest towards your chin. From your mouth, exhale and feel your chest drop. Keeping your chin just parallel to the floor. Notice if the crown of your head feels a little bit lighter. Breathing just in and out through your nose. Adding a little bit of volume to your breath. Empty your lungs out completely. Feel your navel draw in closer to your spine, squeezing out every bit of breath. Inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause just for a moment. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause for a moment. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 2, 1, and exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5. Pause for 5. Exhale, 5. Pause, 5. Do one more round at your own pace. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. Bring your chin all the way down to your chest. Let your head hang heavy. If you need to adjust your seat or rearrange your legs, feel free to. When you're ready, roll your head to your right shoulder. You can keep your eyes closed or have your gaze just softly down towards the floor. Take your left hand out to the left side and just crawl your fingertips away from you. And feel your left arm extend and your left collarbone drop back. Keep your chest up nice and tall. And if you'd like, 2 options here. You can bring your right hand on top of your head and just use the extra weight. Take advantage of gravity, helping to deepen the stretch. Or you can take your right hand and place it on your left collarbone and just press your collarbone down and try and stretch it down and out a little bit more to the left side, seeing if you can get a little bit more into the scalenes and the side of the neck. Keep the breath consistent. Notice if it just helps to hold a consistent focus as well. And gently bring your right hand back down onto your knee. Roll your chin to your chest, and your left hand can come back up onto your left leg. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Roll your head gently to the left. Find the angle that feels right. And step your right hand out to the right side and just crawl your fingertips out so they're just brushing the ground. Feel your right collarbone lengthen and your right shoulder blade press into your back a little bit more. And then the left hand, if you want, on top of your head or against your right collarbone, again, just pressing down lightly, feeling like you're depressing the collarbone, but trying to extend it out, getting just into the front side of the neck a little bit more. and created a consistent, even breath at the beginning of the practice. Notice if you can still maintain that here. And take 2 more of those really even, fluid breaths. And just softly start to lower your left hand to your knee. Bring your chin to your chest and your right hand back onto your lap. Pause with your head at center and fill your lungs up to the very top. Empty the breath all the way out. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your gaze right up to the ceiling. Stretch as tall as you can. Interlace your fingers and push your palms up. Push the index finger and thumb side of the hand up a little bit more. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your head. Keep your gaze up, but support the weight of your head, cradling it into your hands. And just allow your throat to open. Imagine sticking your chin, your lower jaw, up towards the ceiling. Then using your hands to lift your head, come back to center. Make your way into tabletop, coming onto your hands and your knees. Take your hands just a little bit wider and a little bit more forward than your shoulders. Just a softer alignment on your wrists. Lift your tailbone, lift your chin, lift your chest, take your gaze up. As you exhale, round into cat stretch. Tuck your tailbone down, squeeze out the breath, chin towards the collarbones. Inhale, flex forward. Feel the front of your body lengthen. Lean a little bit over your hands. Exhale, round your back, cat stretch. Lean back a little bit, pushing your mat forward, like you want to stretch it out away from your knees. Inhale forward and back a couple more times, just with the rhythm of your breath. Cycle once more through each flexion. Come to a neutral spine on an inhale. And take your knees apart, bring your big toes together and sit back into child's pose. Make sure your forehead can rest. You might even want your pillow underneath your chest, underneath your forehead, or between your hips and your heels. Walk your hands to the right side. And feel your left arm really reach across as far as possible to the right. Energetically push your hands into the ground, specifically your right palm, and feel your hips stretch back closer to your heels. Take one big breath into left side body. Inhale to center, nice and slow. And then exhale your head and chest to the mat. Inhale, walk your hands to the left side. Sink back down, energetically pushing your palms into the floor, really using the left hand as though it's helping to traction back the right sitting bone to your right heel. One more big breath into the right rib cage. Feel it expand as you fill the lungs all the way up. Inhale your way back to center. As you exhale, sink your head and your chest down and take one breath at center. Allow your eyes to be closed. And just notice the darker quality of light that's filtering through your eyelids. Push your finger pads into the floor like you're gripping your mat. Inhale up into your cat stretch. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, bring your toes to touch and your knees to touch, and sit back on top of your heels. Just sit up with as tall a spine as you can and roll your shoulders down, turning your palms up, and the right hand can rest inside the left palm. Just a nice open gesture. Close your eyes if it's easy to get distracted in the space that you're in. Try and take your focus inward and just stick with the intense sensation that's there, but notice your ability to regulate your breath. Every time we might feel challenged is a chance to use all of the tools that we have to feel stronger in the face of adversity and feel like we can still maintain composure, calm, and a sense of groundedness. Take another full breath in. Just slowly lean forward as you exhale, planting your hands. Give your toes a little bit of movement if they need it. Point them out behind you and tap them against the ground. When you're ready, step your right foot up to the outside of your right hand. Just start with your big toe facing straight forward to 12 o'clock. And if you want to use blocks, books, or whatever you might have brought with you, we're going to move into lizard pose. So keep your front foot really grounded flat. Left toes tuck under. Lift your knee and wiggle your foot back so you're in a longer alignment, and then set your knee back down. Curl your tailbone under. Lift up through your chest and just stay upright in your lizard for a couple of breaths. We're here for a while, so if you feel like at any time you need more cushioning underneath your left knee or you need to adjust, allow their fluctuations to happen naturally, but be mindful of them. When you're ready, you can use the blocks and lower down onto your elbows. Try and make sure that your shoulders are over top of the elbows and that alignment is supportive of the shoulder girdle and you don't feel any congestion across your chest. And if you start to notice that your knee's coming forward, you can walk your right foot ahead a little bit. Just keep your toes pointing straight forward for now and your right knee drawing in towards your right shoulder, staying a little bit more in this lateral alignment. Close your eyes. Notice if your jaw is tight or your teeth are clenched. Allow your mouth to soften. If your neck and your shoulders are holding tension, see what you can do to let it go. Just direct the breath there. You can stay on your hands. You can be on your elbows. If you want your elbows to go all the way down to the mat, that's fine. Just know that you don't have to rush in too quickly to your full expression. If you would like to turn your right foot out now, so your foot's turned out to about 1 o'clock, you can. You can keep your foot flat, or you can let your thigh roll away from your torso. So you're resting on the pinky toe side of your foot, keeping some structure in your ankle so that you're not letting your ankle collapse. We don't want to get that kind of wrinkling in the foot. Keep a strong alignment. Still draw your right hip in and back, and your navel lifted lightly into your spine. Steady the breath and steady the mind. Notice as resistance comes up and then dissipates. Maybe it comes up again and your breath is there consistent, just to help regulate those fluctuations of intensity. Remember, do what serves your body the best. If you came in a little bit too quickly to this, you can always come out again. Try not to let your outer left hip fall towards the floor. Stay centered on your left kneecap. So if your body's starting to soften into this, try to maintain that integrity in the pelvic bowl and the girdle of the hips. So keeping the leg bones pulled into the hip joints. Notice where you can find space in your body and try and breathe into that space that's there instead of pushing into the resistance. For our last minute here, you're more than welcome to stay where you are. If you'd like, you're going to come back up onto your hands. Turn your right foot forward so it's facing 12 o'clock. Bend your left knee and feeling, though, if your knee's sensitive, leave your foot down, feeling your heel lift towards your sitting bone. Bring your right hand up and back, maybe catching your left foot. And then settling back down into your lunge. Your right foot can turn back out, your leg can flare away from your body. Draw your shoulder blades together and open through your chest. And we'll take the last 3 deep breaths together here. Softly lower your back foot. Bring your right hand back onto your mat and walk your right foot to center. Now you can use your blocks again, or if your hands easily touch the floor, your hands can be on the ground. Make sure your right foot and left knee are about hip distance apart, and then turn your right toes up. As you draw your right toes in, draw your right hip back. I like to be up a little bit higher. That's just preference for me. I feel like you can access more movement through the pelvic bowl being a little bit more upright. Micro bend your front knee. Keep your toes turned in so there's flexion and you might access a stretch in your calf. Start to tip forward, so a forward pelvic flexion, just like cow stretch, what you would experience in tabletop. Reach your chest forward, and then any amount you can lower down. You can come onto whatever you need for support and allow your neck to be long, your gaze low, so you don't feel like you're holding up too much weight on your neck and shoulders. As you find yourself in half splits, feel the inner thigh engagement stay, and the tailbone continues to reach back. So you're pulling this right sitting bone back, feeling a deeper lengthening through the right thigh. We're in these together. We're in these for a longer period of time. So just notice where reactions start to come up, where you can use that deep breathing to bring you back. If you have a longer version of Hanumanasana in your practice, feel free to step the blocks or your hands forward. We want to make sure the hands stay underneath the shoulders, and you can walk your front foot ahead. Make sure you're still pulling your toes in and drawing your right hip back, and then maybe ease forward and down over your front leg a little more. If your upper body feels like it's doing quite a lot of work to hold you up, and you want to even lower to your elbows in a position like this, you're more than welcome to. If you're taking this even further, I like to move my back leg as much as I can. You can even put a block underneath your front thigh and lower your thigh down onto the block, staying upright through your chest. Keep drawing right hip back and left hip forward. And wherever you feel you need to take this, forward and down, you can. Let it be progressing slowly, so you don't feel the need to jump out of it or to avoid the sensation that arises. If your body gives you a window where it softens, where it starts to let go, take that opening and just move closer to sensation, closer to opportunity that your body's trying to give you. And just long, steady breaths. We'll take about 4 more breaths. Check in that the jaw doesn't become tight, that the airway's nice and open. Take 1 more full breath in and long breath out. Hands underneath the shoulders. Slide your front foot in until you can plant your foot down flat. Move anything you need to out of the way, and then step your right foot back and come to rest in child's pose. Just make that connection, forehead to the ground, rest your elbows, keep your palms planted flat. Observe your heartbeat and the quality of your breath. And notice if they start to land on a more similar rhythm. Allowing you just to receive the residue that's still lingering in your body, and observe without judgment the asymmetries between your right and your left leg. With your next breath, round up into your tabletop. Take a moment to move any way that you need to, resetting your spine. Forward and back, cow stretch. Exhaling through cat stretch, or even a couple big barrel rolls, moving your rib cage around side to side. Maybe you even need to lift up and take downward facing dog for a moment. Take 2 breaths, and we'll meet back in our tabletop. Come to a neutral tabletop and step your left foot up to the outside of your left hand. Again, bring in whatever you need to start off this in a more upright position. Tuck your back toes under and just lift your knee and walk your foot back as long as it can go. Set your knee down and stay upright for a moment. Your tailbone curls under, your left foot's pointing straight ahead for now. Navel to spine and lightly curl the tailbone. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale. And keeping the front foot facing straight ahead, feel free to come down onto your forearms. As you rest onto your elbows, again, make sure that your chest has enough space, your collarbones, your shoulder blades are wide enough. You don't feel like you're collapsed here. Stay a little bit more upright. And keep the extension of your spine as long as you can. Feel your left hip draw in and draw back, and let these first few moments refine the posture so you can find the place that you need to start from. Connect to your breath and notice if you're holding tension. Maybe it's again through your jaw. The jaw and the hips are really closely linked. They mirror each other when they feel tight. Maybe it's the upper body getting a little bit fatigued. Use your core. Feel your navel draw in, feel your ribs draw up. Your hips can still open when your core is engaged. Organic, mindful movements are totally fine. Even if you need to come out of this or reset some part of it at any time, you're more than welcome to. If you would like, you'll turn your left foot out now to face about 11 o'clock, 10 or 11 o'clock, and then roll the leg away so your thigh turns out, your toes angle out, but keep drawing the left leg bone in towards center line so you're staying still quite square in your hips. And your right kneecap should be centered. We don't want to roll to the outside or inside edge of the leg. Come back to those long, steady breaths. That urge, that desire to fidget, acknowledge it. Come back to your breath. If counting the breath is useful, come back to 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Notice the break at the top of the breath, the bottom of the exhale, and just create consistency. We have 3 more breaths here before the next variation or next option, but you still always have the option to stay just as you are. If you're staying here, just keep that consistent breath If you're coming up, come onto your hands. Plant your left foot flat so that you can feel your hips pull back just a little bit. Bend your right knee. See how it goes. If the pressure on your knee is too much, that's all right. You can always take your foot back down. Inhale your left arm up and all the way around to catch your back foot. Lift your chest towards the sky. Start to sink back into your lizard so your left toes might turn out again. Draw your shoulder blades onto your back and maybe take your gaze towards your left hand or up towards the ceiling. Take 3 more deep breaths. Release gently. Bring your left hand back to the floor and just start to slowly push your hips back enough that you can walk your left foot right in between your hands, and then bringing in support, props, whatever you have there with you. I always feel like a home practice is nice to use lots of props because you get to explore a little bit more. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. As you extend your left foot forward, your leg straightens. Still maintain a little micro bend in your knee. Keep pulling your toes in. Draw your hips back. So left hip back, tailbone reaches back. Keep your heart upright. Take a full breath. Try and keep the integration of your leg bones drawing up and drawing in. Keep your shoulder blades drawing against your back and heart forward. And then ease down any amount. A little bend in your elbows, a slightly lower position of your props. As we start to settle into half splits, notice that you don't just drop your shoulders forward. We don't want this to land in our back. We want it to really stay isolated through the leg. Keep your toes turned in, your foot active, so you feel the stretch down the calf. A little bit of a bend in the knee, especially if you overextend. And then think of your left sitting bone pulling back. So as the left sitting bone is pulling back, the hips become level. There's lots of access into the pelvic mobility. Then find the depth. If depth for you is a little bit longer of an alignment, come into that and then refine again. Square your hips up and ease in. Waiting for the window of the body. If you did take an alignment, perhaps using a block underneath your back, your front leg, Front leg can be supported. You can always extend the legs as long as you're comfortable with, as long as, again, that consistent breath is there. And then you can take your arms forward and ease down. Coming into your version of Hanumanasana for the last minute or so here. Try and welcome in those challenges. Notice what tools are available to you to use to keep yourself grounded and calm. Notice if tightness builds up in your body. Can you let it go? Can it be a conscious decision to let it go? Once we become more aware of our reactions, it really does become a choice if we want to stay in the reaction or if we want to bring ourselves back to center. Last couple breaths. Slowly, when you're ready, walk your hands in, make sure they're under your shoulders so you can lift up and slide your left foot in. It can plant flat for a moment and then come back with your knees this time just at hip distance. Your toes can tuck or untuck, whatever feels better. Melting heart, you'll extend your arms forward into a bigger V-like shape and sink your chest down towards the floor. If this doesn't work for you, another option, if you do have some blocks around you, is to use the blocks underneath your arms, sit into child's pose, and just have your arms elevated a little. Take 3 full breaths. Press into your hands to lift gently up. Come back into your tabletop and take just a couple more little organic movements. Just move intuitively around in your spine. Push your rib cage to one side and to the other. Moving any direction you feel your body craving. When you're ready, make your way to your seat. Extend your legs forward. Just give your legs a little movement. When you're ready, bring your hands just behind you. Step your feet hip distance or mat distance apart. Lift your chest. Take a full breath in. Send your knees to the right. Just let your legs stagger and feel your left hip roll over, pushing it towards the right. And come through center. Take your knees to the left and roll your right hip to the left. Once more each side, just a little twist to neutralize the spine. Good. Make your way back to center. Bring the soles of your feet together. Now, if you do have these blocks and things around you, you can support your knees. You can choose to sit on a block. Or if you'd like just a little different alignment, sometimes I like to actually place the block underneath my feet. So my feet and my knees are at the same level versus hips and knees. Just a preference, and if you want to try it, you can. Lift your chest, and on your exhale, just allow yourself to fall. So don't worry about the alignment of your spine being rounded. Just think of it more of a watery spine rolling forward and taking the path of least resistance. Try not to pull or force yourself towards your feet. Just take advantage of the pull of gravity being natural against your body. Just 3 full breaths here. It's always nice after feeling postures like
lizard and half splits that can really illuminate asymmetries in the body, to do something symmetrical, a simple forward fold with a steady, even breath. One more long inhale and easy exhale. Slowly start to come back up. You can just step your feet off the block or whatever you're using. And just for a moment here, opening the chest, hands behind you, puff up your chest, try and create an arc in your spine, looking towards the sky. Take one more big breath in and a long breath out. I'm going to stay seated. I invite you to sit upright, even if you're leaning up against a wall or a piece of furniture. If sitting is really hard for you, feel free to lie down in Shavasana for the meditation and pranayama that we're going to be doing. And take a moment to just set yourself up as comfortably as you can. Once you're aligned, just like when you began, assess the position of the body. Feel if there's any way you could be 5 or 10% more comfortable. And if you are comfortable with it, your palms will be turned up. After the practice, after stirring up all of the energy, just staying in that open, receptive alignment. The palms open can create that energetically. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, just take your gaze to a half gaze and somewhere out on the floor a few feet in front of you. Come back to feeling your breath. Notice your breath moving in and out through your nose. You might even notice that the breath brushes over your top lip, feeling cool on your inhale and warm on your exhale. Notice the breath moving through your nostrils. Feel the back of the throat through your soft palate lift and open like an umbrella. And feel the breath move over that open, lifted sensation in the soft palate. It may even feel like you have ujjayi breath as you take awareness to that space in the soft palate. And then allow your awareness to slide down with your next inhale all the way into the abdomen. And feel your breath in the lower lungs, observing the rise and the fall, the expansion and contraction of the abdomen. Don't try and think about it, just feel it.
Notice the space between your navel and your spine, increasing as you inhale and decreasing as you exhale. And if you can, take your awareness inside the body, noticing the space from the underside, the inside of the navel, to the inside of the spine. And observe the quality of the breath in the belly, if it's calm. Breath in the lower lungs, a belly breath, helps to bring us into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the body's relaxation response. So try to connect, get really heavy in the legs and the lower body. Connect to the breath in your belly and just feel it for a few more moments. With your next breath in, feel your awareness slide up from the abdomen into your chest, back into the soft palate, to the nostrils, and as you exhale, back to the tip of the nose. We'll practice Nadi Shodhanam, an alternate nostril breath. So you'll use your right hand coming into Vishnu Mudra, so the index and middle finger down to the heel of your thumb. If that doesn't work for your hand, you can also place your index and middle finger between your eyebrows. Let your hand hover right up beside your nose, so your thumb is resting close to your right nostril and your ring finger close to the left nostril. Inhale through both nostrils. Close the right one and exhale from the left side. Inhale through the left side. Close the left and exhale from the right. Inhale from the right side. And close it and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left side. And close it and exhale through the right side. Inhale through the right side. And then close it and exhale through the left side. This time inhale for 5, the left side 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold the breath just a second. Exhale from the right side 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold just for a moment. Exhale the left side 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the left side 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause a little longer. 3, 2,
1. Exhale from the right side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, left side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. 5. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 5. Lower your hand to your lap. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. All the breath out. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils and out of your mouth. Sit in stillness. Let your breath come to a natural rhythm with no special technique. And just feel the breath still circling through the body. Nadi Shodhana means sweet breath. It helps to balance Ida and Pingala, which is the yin and the yang side, the masculine, the feminine, the light, the dark, the solar, the lunar, the two sides of the body and mind. It helps to ground you more. Take your awareness back to the breath in your belly. You can remain in Shavasana if you have chosen to lie down. We'll bring our hands to heart center into Anjali Mudra, a symbol of gratitude, of dedication. Dedication to yourself, to this practice, and gratitude for a body that can do all of these things every day for us without fail. Bow your chin to your chest and take a deep breath in that puffs your chest up to your chin. A cleansing breath out. Honoring the light and energy within yourself, and honoring the light and the energy within each and every one of us. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I hope to